Keep that focus going. Some of you are doing great. It's just wonderful. Just wait till you get to the end, okay? A lot of you, you're just starting out, but wait till you get to the end. Just close your eyes and imagine that you may not have a car payment. You may not have a house payment. All your money comes in to you. Okay, and you're just paying off your little bills, your little utilities, and the rest of it is free and clear. Free and clear. You don't have to do anything with it except you can save it, pay yourself, take some time, work on your dream, and work on goals, soft goals, things you want to do. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to buy a home. Maybe you don't want to buy a home. You just want to go somewhere, okay? Some of us hadn't been out for years because our money was going to the wrong place. We had messed up. And do remember, you're not the only one. Okay, just stay focused on what is coming in. Manifest what is coming in. Tell yourself every day, I'm going to get more money. I'm not going to be in this rat hole anymore. And I'm not going to be foolish this time and throw my money away. Okay, you're not going to throw your money at companies and everything else that they're out partying right now with your money. You do realize this. If you owe credit card debt or debt to somebody else is having a party on your money. And there you are. You have to pay off everything. So we are working on paying it off. If you got it, pay it off. If you already got it, learn to manage it so that you won't get into this again. You got to keep telling yourself, I'm not going back into this. That's what I told myself. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing it this way. I can handle a credit card. Sometimes you got to tell yourself, if you're going to use a credit card, you got to be able to handle that credit card. And some of you now are starting out, or maybe even in the middle, and you find out you try to use the card again and it's not working, because what do sometimes? We go crazy. We lose our mind. And I had to tell myself very strictly last year, you are not going crazy. This card is to be paying bills, and then you pay it off. And if you have enough to get a little something, okay. And eventually I got to the point where now I use it for the expenses and everything, but I pay it off every month. And then if I need it again, or I use it to pay my bills, like the electric, all that stuff is on there, and it's on a record. I like it being on the statement. I can look on there. If somebody says, oh, the electric bill wasn't paid. Okay, nope, let me look. I like that statement coming out. And sometimes I do, like right now, I'm making them all send them to me paper. Because, sometimes you got to double check. I don't care if it is on the internet. You need to double check. So they're sending all paper this month. This was my check month after the reset. I said July, start checking accounts, see what's going on, get everybody together, and then I'll go back to whatever I got to do before August. But take some time. You do what you have to do. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to follow everybody else. You need to learn to do for yourself. You got to learn. Because if you don't learn, you can't get it back together. If you don't have a strategy, you will never get this together. Even if you're playing a savings challenge game, if it doesn't work for you, change it. If it doesn't really work for you, get rid of it. The planning books, the budget books, they may not work for you. It may not be your style. Your style may be pen and paper. It's okay. Don't follow everybody else. Some of your things that you do are so interesting, you got a sheet of paper and a pen. You make them interesting. It's not about what you have, it's what you do with it. What energy you bring to it. What inside of you throws at that thing. It's not the object. It might look cute. People got little cute things, little pink things, little blue things, and da-da-dee-da-dee. But it's not that. It's the energy that you put into it. It's the thoughts that you put into it. that if you didn't have it anymore, could you still maintain? Just like our budget. If we didn't have what we were doing, what if you didn't have all of this? Could you still maintain your money? Could you still get it into the right place? And I'm thankful for being on here, because a lot of people, they got good ideas. They brought me around. Don't ever underestimate or think that I don't appreciate you, because I've followed and I've watched different tricks and things to do and things I forgot, in my lifetime, and got it together. I got 2 debts. That's the house and the car. And the rest of it's paid off. Okay, yeah, I got my credit cards, but I don't use them like that. I go, here, pay it off. I got a business credit card, here, pay it off. We're just not doing that. We don't do that anymore. I do more digital. Most of my money is in the bank. Matter of fact, all the money is in the bank. Every once in a while, I have some, like if I do the lottery or whatever. But also remember, self-care. I want to tell you, self-care is not just about pampering yourself. It's also managing your money for you. Okay? Self-care is also putting money back in the savings account for you. Putting money in somewhere else for you. You may be putting it on a CD. You may be putting it on stock. That's still for you. It's something for you. Okay? So that's still part of self-care. It's not looking cute and resting, and yes, it is at times, but self-care, so is savings. That savings eventually is for you to do something with. Remember, that's spendable money. It's going to be spent one day for something. Even you may not spend it. You may be your family, your children, whatever. But it's spendable money. So if you get into a problem and you overspend, forgive yourself and tell yourself, it was there to be spent. Because you know what? Money doesn't know what it's doing. We put it in different departments, but technically to the bank and everything, it's just one big glob together. All they see is there's a checking account, there's a savings account. If you don't have that, you may have one account. There's the money right there. They don't care what you do with it. To them, when they go to withdraw it or put it in, they tell you what the balance is. There it is. So it's spendable. All of it's going to group together anyway. Because some of you criticize for people for taking stuff out of their binders. Well, you don't know where it went. It's supposed to go over here. Okay, it's spendable. You group it together. It's there. And you may need it. Okay, like I told you, this year you may need it. We're doing the whole year savings challenge. You may need it. I just want you to count how much money is coming in. I didn't say what you spent or what you had to spend or what you had to do. You got things to do. I didn't say stop doing what you had to do. Be happy, be proud, and this month is focus. Just focus. 5-letter word. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on getting out. We're getting out of that debt if we're in it. We're learning new things. We're getting ready for the big holidays, okay, if you're doing that. Getting ready. And every month you should be getting ready. So focus. That's our time. So here we are. We're going to do the vacation binder. I did not get to it. And I hope you had a wonderful holiday. And we had to go to the church. There was fireworks there. There were fireworks downtown. There were fireworks in our town. So it was a big thing going on. So I have 12 ones. I hope it's 12. And the last... the one that has the most will get the 50, and if they both tied, nobody will get the 50, okay? I'll just put it back. So, let's see where we're going. And I'm going to do the first set here, and then we'll do the second set. Trying to make it even here, okay? So, let's see who gets first. 6 is Japan. And there it is. Okay, let go. No. 2, Dominica. 3, Dominican Republic. Now these actually count as $100 bills because my daughter will add them up and change everything around. And so Jamaica, ooh, Jamaica again, Jamaica. 6, Japan. That was it. Wait a minute, let me count my money because you know I'll get off track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just finished this row right on time. Okay, let's go to the second one with Paris, Spain. Okay, you guys stay there. And let's see who we get on the second part. 2, Spain. 4 is United Kingdom. There's a lot of people, a lot of cash stuffers there too that I have. Come back. 4, United Kingdom again. Ooh, are we gonna have a winner? 1 is Paris. One more to go. No, 2 more to go. 4. Oh, the United Kingdom again. Where are you at? Yep, that's you right there. And you got 1 more to go. 2 is, let me make sure I got Spain. Paris, and then Spain. Back here. Okay, so let's see who, did anybody reach anything here? Okay, so no Canada. Dominican Republic has 1. Dominican Republic has 1. Dominica has 1. Jamaica has 2. Remember, these represent $100 bills, so that's 200. And this was Japan has 2. Paris has 1. I turn it fast before I know. Spain. Spain has 1, 2. Okay. I thought the UAE. I thought I had the UAE on. Okay, who's this? Why does this feel thick? Okay, this is after us, before Australia. Yo, the United Kingdom. United Kingdom has 3, so we'll put this $50 with the United Kingdom this time. All right. And I'll give that to my daughter to work out. So, have that great sunshiny day. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to go over this calendar because I keep forgetting it from June. Because every time I get ready to do it, are you guys having trouble with the videos whirling? That's what's happening. But anyway, this is June's calendar, and the little things here are the no spins. If I didn't show you this before, I had video and I record it and I dump it, and I don't know what, it's taking too long to do. So it may be seeing it again. I don't know. I'll look back in a minute. Anyway, the mortgage got paid. These are the bills that I paid. AEP was 100. Columbia Gas went down. It was 69 to 65.47. I'm on a budget, and I thought they stayed the same number every month, but I guess they don't. Spectrum 95, Verizon 147.17. The mortgage went down. Don't tell me they don't bring mortgages down. It was not time for the escrow either. So I don't know what that was about, but they went down to 1589. Car 612, and credit card I paid off that was paying bills and our expenses was 605.98. Okay, and then on the 3rd I had a meeting with my business team meeting with the managers, the team captains, the lead captain, and the freelance people at 5:30 in the morning, and we ordered food out of the business account. We DoorDashed it in. That day I paid Verizon and Spectrum, but technically that was their due dates. If I'm not here and the kids have to pay it, they know what days things are going to be paid, but usually I pay them at the beginning of the month. Kroger's, I spent $38.81 that day. I went to a business seminar in Cleveland, so I filled up with gas, which I put $40 in there. I booked Vegas after I found out from Frugality is Life and Denise about that my birthday actually fell on the day I was actually born, which is on a Sunday. So I decided that's special. That's special. It only comes once a few years, So I said, bye, I'm leaving. Columbia Gas would have been paid that day, but remember I paid everything at the beginning, but it would have been $65.79. These are my days to go out and get coffee besides make it at home now. If you see these little squeeze, mostly it was no spend. These come out of my envelope, so I don't count those. I don't do that strict no spend. Now, if I was doing a strict no spend, I would be buying zilch, nothing. I wouldn't even touch the envelopes. I would just, but if I'm not on the strict one because I'm doing this all year. Okay, Apple TV went over my mom. She wanted to see Presumed Innocent. AP would have been paid then, but we already paid it. Pride Festival was that weekend, which we had a good time. They had a softball game, the festival, dances, so it was really nice. Father's Day, of course, somebody went golfing and came back. We had a doctor's appointment, I told you, for my daughters. They're trying to see about the cancer diagnosis thing going on. Car would have been paid that day. Juneteenth, we had the hobo hop in the dinner. Hobo hop is when you bring food in to eat, but they're dressed up like they're actually at a formal dance, okay? But they bring food in, it could be chicken, it could be something they cooked at home, they could have bought it, but they bring it in and they eat it, or they share it, okay? We had a delivery come in. These are some of the games I played, but I wasn't there because I left that day, but I was scribbling before I left. The videos that should have been coming out. Paydays, of course. Paydays are different because they're all up under our business thing. And yes, that's my don't come for me if I didn't send for you. That's my motto. Okay? If I didn't send for you, don't come for me or at me. The 23rd was my birthday, and we had K Blessed One and Frugality is Life. K Blessed One, her birthday was the 15th and Frugality's was the 18th. And then Budgeting the Bacon was your son's birthday was the 24th. But I'll say happy birthday to whoever that was. I think it was Budgeting the Bacon. Okay, and so then on Monday I took a 11:10 flight to come home. The next day I had to fill the thing for Kroger's because when your son's home, he's home. My daughter went with me, but boys eat. They eat. I was doing an insurance review, renewal, changing